Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.
Hi everyone, today we have with us Ms. Abhilasha Gupta, Head Global Corporate Communications and Public Affairs at Tech Mahindra. She is an experienced professional with a demonstrated history of working in the information technology and digital services industry. Abhilasha has worked in senior capacities with extensive experience in strategic communication, public relations, crisis communication, and corporate affairs. She is a double postgraduate in English journalism and English literature from Indian Institute of Mass Communications, Delhi. She is also a gold medalist in her bachelor's degree in English literature from Ramjas College, University of Delhi. She has got it all. We seek her guidance to understand more about the field and learn from her experiences. We welcome you to the expert interview series, ma'am, and hope we'll have a good time together.
Hi, Ananta. Thank you so much. So I'd say my journey has been nothing short of exciting so far. I started out as a literature student. I mean, if I go way, way back, I thought I'd do something in science. So I was really good with physics, chemistry, mathematics. And then I ended up studying literature, ended up aspiring to be a journalist, did that for a bit. And today here I am in communications. But I would say that there is one thing which has tied everything that I've done so far is communications, because no matter on which side of the table I've been, communications has been that one keyword, one holding point that has cut across everything that I've done. And I truly genuinely believe in the power of communication and how it can solve the largest of business and other problems. And that's what I aspire to do every day. An ideal day. So I'm married now. So there's been slight changes since that happened. There's, of course, a lot of balancing between home and office. But just talking from a professional perspective, an ideal day looks like a lot of reading in the morning, because we are in this business where we have to know what is happening, and every day is a new day. Every day there's news. So it's very important that you're up to date. So there's a lot of reading that goes into it. There's a lot of reading of reports. There's a lot of reading of articles, of various news pieces that come across, understanding where the industry is going, understanding what say professionals are talking about, and so on and so forth. That's typically the start of my day. Goes on to, of course, checking mails, this, that, just the usual business as usual, as they call it. And then a lot of my work also includes networking, talking to stakeholders, internal and external, because by the virtue of the function I am in, it's very people dependent. So it's very important for me to understand what the internal stakeholders are thinking, what they're strategizing, and how can we put it forth in front of the world. And at the same time, it's very important to know what the external stakeholders, and in our case, it's a lot of times the media. So what, say, the journalists are thinking, what are they writing about, what is going on in the industry. So it's a lot of talking, it's a lot of texting, it's a lot of networking, as they say it. And then, of course, I try and keep minimal calls, because that's just not how I like to work. But that's typically a good day at work, I'd say. I put this slightly differently. I wouldn't say that it's important to leverage digital. I would say that there is no way to ignore digital. I don't think there exists a world in this day and age where you can ignore digital. It's that's passe. And so it's just so important that you tap into that platform. You of course can't ignore it. So best is to know the potential that the digital platforms have, and then leverage them completely, because the Gen Z, the Gen X, they are of course not reading newspapers. If we just talk about communications as a field, then there I hardly know any Gen Zs and Gen Xs who are reading newspapers like maybe a generation before us did. They're on the apps. They like different social media apps. They like these news apps. So you have to move with the time, and you have to move with the future workforce. And same goes for your customers and partners. So it's really important to tap into the potential of digital platforms, and which is of course immense, and a lot can be achieved by just utilizing that channel. Wow. I'm sure there are more than five, but to answer this, I will go back to when I was studying journalism in college. They taught us the 5 C's of communication, and I think those are the 5 C's that hold for a communications professional also, no matter whether you're which industry you're associated with. So the 5 C's went like content. Of course, it's very important what you're saying and how you're saying it is the crux of the argument. So content. Second is to be concise. As communications professionals, it's very important for us to say a lot of things in one simple, say a sentence or a couple of words, and they don't necessarily have to be verbose. They don't necessarily have to be very complicated. It's our jobs as communications professionals to simplify, and which is what the third C is, clarity. That to simplify what we're trying to say and then communicate it effectively. The fourth C is context, which is again extremely important. You can't have content without context because that would make no sense. So it's very important to contextualize, to empathize with your listener, and be effective. Because unless you know your target audience, unless you know the message that you want to say and who you're saying it to and why you're saying it, unless you have that charter drawn out, you will never be effective in your communication. And finally, correctness. By correctness, I just mean credibility. It's really important that whatever it is that you're saying is credible, is factual, and there is no misinformation that you as a communications professional are spreading or proliferating in the masses or to any stakeholder, internal, external, or otherwise. So I think just go back to the 5 C's of communication that is taught in college, and yeah, that would make for a good communications professional. I'd say it's a very, very exciting function. Honestly, how they say that if you love your work, it doesn't seem like work. That's how it is for me. So I'm fortunate to be in a profile, to be in a function that I'm truly, truly passionate about. I'd say it's very exciting because you get to be the voice of a brand. You get to be the voice of very, very senior leaders who are so experienced and have so much depth in their domain. So it's really exciting because you get to do a lot through your function, but at the same time there's a lot of accountability, there's a lot of responsibility. So it's very important that because you are the voice of the brand, that you are the custodian of the organization and its voice. So it's very important that you're accountable, you feel that credibility, and you understand the importance. So it's a high risk, high return sort of a function, if I can just call it like that. And if you're passionate about communications, then this is it. I love my job, and I hope that people who are inspired by communications and the power that it holds also find it inspiring. Being a literature student, that's a very hard question you ask me, because so many quotes every day. I actually have a plethora of quotes which I keep jotting down because I don't know why. But if I have to pick one quote, uh, it's not a quote, so to say, but just a string of words I read somewhere. It's always about people, and I just think that sums up everything for me, at least, because genuinely whatever it is that you do, wherever it is that you do, and however it is that you do, you have to always remember that it is about the people. So it's really important that in this world of technology, you keep going back to the people, you keep understanding your stakeholders and managing the stakeholders. And that's what even communication is about. It's about connecting the people together in making sure that we know what each of us is feeling and doing, and the good work that we're doing. So yeah, it's always about the people.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was very nice speaking to you.
Thank you so much, Anandita. Thank you for having me here.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.